Hello, I'm Jim Ware, the Frederick Mosteller Professor of Biostatistics at the Harvard School of Public Health.
And I'm Graham McMahon. I'm an Associate Professor of Medicine at Harvard Medical School and an endocrinologist at the Brigham and Women's Hospital.
We'd like to welcome you to Fundamentals of Clinical Trials, a course offered by faculty from the Harvard School of Public Health and Harvard Medical School through Harvard's online platform, HarvardX. And at the outset, we want to thank Dr. Lee Nadler, Dr. Elliot Antman, and the leaders of Harvard Catalyst, Harvard's Center for Clinical and Translational Science. Their support and the work of the outstanding videography team from Harvard Catalyst made this course possible.
In this video, we'll explain how Fundamentals of Clinical Trials is organized, what will be required of you, and how you can assess your progress.
The course is organized into 12 weeks of material. Each week's material will be posted at the beginning of the week and will remain on the website for the duration of the course.
Course materials will be of three types. First, we'll post about an hour of video segments each week. Most segments are about 20 minutes in length. Second, we'll provide a list of recommended readings with each segment. And third, you'll get a short assessment of 3 or more questions that are provided with each lecture. These assessments are designed to let you know whether or not you've mastered the key points from that segment.
We'll also be hosting a discussion board where you can post questions and discuss the course with other students. Teaching fellows will monitor this discussion, and they'll talk with us about themes that are emerging so that we can work with them to comment ourselves and to contribute to the discussion board. We see this as an important opportunity for interaction and conversation that goes beyond the initial scope of the course, so we hope that each of you will participate and make your contributions to the discussion boards. And as one of the activities on the discussion board, we'll be posting 4 cases, roughly at 3-week intervals through the course, and each case will raise provocative issues about the design, analysis, and interpretation of clinical trials, and we hope will be very stimulating for discussion and interaction among the students.
Of course, this is an online program. You're welcome to study some portions of the material, skip others, but students who complete at least 80% of the assessments can receive a certificate of completion at the end of the course. To receive your certificate, you must complete the assessments no later than 1 month after the last set of materials is posted.
The course is organized into 6 units. In Unit 1, we'll discuss the role of clinical trials in clinical research, the process of drug development, and the ethics of clinical research.
In Unit 2, we'll discuss the issues that arise in Phase 1 trials, the first clinical trials with human subjects with a new drug.
In Unit 3, which will begin in Week 3 and continue through Week 9, we'll be discussing the design, analysis, and interpretation of Phase 2 and Phase 3 trials. These are the studies that develop the information that's critical about efficacy and safety and that will be required for approval of a new drug, device, or other intervention for commercial use.
And then in Unit 4, which will begin in about Week 10, we will discuss post-marketing surveillance. These are strategies for gathering additional information about safety of a drug after it has been introduced to the market.
In Unit 5, we'll be discussing 2 specific types of studies that are quite interesting, the non-inferiority trial and the pragmatic trial.
And finally, in Unit 6, we'll summarize the course, review some key points, and fill in any gaps that have emerged during the program.
So at this point, I'd like to acknowledge the faculty and teaching fellows who've participated in the development of this course and whom you'll be meeting over the course of the presentation. So the faculty include Julie Buring, Elliot Antman, Robert Trug, and Marcia Testa. The teaching fellows who've been instrumental in helping us develop assessment materials and critically reviewing the course are Daniela Diaz-Santos, Catherine Field, Knuckle Singh, and Emil Yu. You'll meet each of these as the course progresses.
Notice one of the things that we've been speaking about is the process of drug development. It's worth acknowledging that there are other types of clinical trials about biologics, devices, clinical interventions, or even behavioral interventions. It's worth acknowledging that many of the principles and methods we've been discussing and will discuss will apply directly to those other settings. However, there are also other issues that are very specific to research in those settings that we don't have time to cover thoroughly in this introductory course.
And with that, we'd again like to welcome you to Fundamentals of Clinical Trials. We're excited about this course, and we hope you enjoy it and we look forward to hearing your comments and your contributions to the discussion boards.
We do, of course, hope you find the trial course very useful and helpful as you build up your knowledge and get started with learning the fundamentals of clinical trials.